Yo, what is up guys? Boris here coming to you guys with finally the next episode of my Legend review. I think I should probably turn this down a bit. But anyways, we're doing Akainu. It's time for Akainu. People have been requesting it, and I know there's a big meme. Akainu plus any 4 red units is a good team. And I do agree. Akainu, for the most part, can clear most of the content pretty much just with 2 Akainus and the other units. But this video is more so you guys can sort of start shaping a dream team around him for when you're trying to do some of the harder content that might require some specific units, and really just give you a roadmap of what to look for if you did manage to pull him either last Sugo or maybe one of the recent Sugos. So let me pull up the damage here. So this is the I'll have the link to this down below, the damage calculator. You guys probably seen it by now, and any of my other videos. And let's go ahead and get started. So one of the first units that I think of when I think of Akainu, one that I think goes really well with those teams, is Sanji. So Sanji, one of the recent units that came out, I believe he's out on global as well. Sanji is an awesome red unit, one of the best red units, because he reduces damage by 70%, which I actually thought was 50, and he amplifies the effective orb to 1.75. So he's actually really good. Let me pull up this. There's also the sidebar here, which we can pull up here. But yeah, he's pretty cool. He's actually really good. And he does have 2 different levels as well, so keep that in mind. I believe he has 2 different stages. So the ability to tank damage is very vital for Akainu teams, because Akainu is a bit of a he's a bit squishy, as you might hear in other type of gaming terms, which pretty much just means he's strong, but he also falls pretty easily. He doesn't really give any thing too crazy in terms of HP. I don't think he gives any additional HP. So really, you know, you might end up getting one shot here or there. But if you use someone like a Sanji here, then you're good. You get a 70% damage reduction, and you get a orb boost. Now the reason that orb boost is so important on these teams is because I haven't gone over this, but Akainu boosts the chance of getting strength orbs, just like Strong with Shanks. So you're going to have a good shot of getting a lot of red orbs all the time. And on top of that, his special is really awesome because it also will, I believe, shuffle and randomize non-strength orbs. If you don't have any strength orbs, you can use a special, and it'll give you some more strength orbs. More than that, you can technically re-roll it until you get as many as you want. And he boosts the attack of characters where they cost 50 or higher by 1.75, so it's the legends and raid bosses. So he goes really well with any legend raid bosses. Let's go over some of the good ones that I'm thinking of right now. So first, let's go over some raid bosses. First one I think about is Kuma. Kuma is really good, another orb booster. Pair him with Sanji, you have 2 turns of a 1.75 boost for most of your team, and then you have a 2 turns of 1.75. So really good. This one is definitely someone that if you guys haven't farmed your Kuma yet, definitely get around to that. Kuma is really good, even in non-red, non-teams that don't really use him. Especially just OP, and it goes down to 14 turns, so pretty easy consideration there. Next unit I think of is actually not a red unit, but it's actually Doflamingo. Another orb booster, great orb booster, and guarantees you 3 red orbs, which on this team is going to be pretty crazy. Now keep in mind, guys, that with this, with these kind of teams, Akainu teams, you don't have to run all red units. You can run any unit. He is a 2.5 or 2.25 for any character. And if they have a strength orb, they're an additional 1.75, so I think they become around 4 times almost. So it's any character. He's a rainbow captain. And that really is what boosts him to be one of the best captains in the game. So when I think of orb boosters with Akainu, I think about those 3. You can also use someone like Green Dofi, of course. Orb boosters, you can use those. Blue Dofi, Green Dofi, you can use him, you can use him. Some other really cool units that you can use. Shiki is a great raid boss that goes well. So if you haven't farmed Shiki on global, I don't know if he'll ever return. I don't know when he'll return, but if he does return, make sure to farm him, because Shiki is really awesome, considering the fact that Akainu is, in fact, a driven unit. So Shiki does boost him by 1.75. Again, it can be pretty tough, especially if you're playing global, to get any skill ups on him. So if you have maybe Shiki, you can maybe get those specials going a lot faster than if you have to wait for 25 turns. So keep that in mind as well. What else? Okay, so Kinemon is a great addition to the team. Just because he is another orb manipulator, so pair Kinemon with Dofi. And as long as you're above 70%, you change all your slots to matching orbs. So you get all matching orbs. So pretty good. Not too bad there. So Kinemon, those two do really well. I guess on an Ambition team, you know, you can do some other things too. And I guess there is the age-old debate about New World Luffy versus Akainu. I think Akainu is really powerful. I think he's a lot more flexible. I think Luffy might have him a little bit if you have the perfect team. But I think the big strength of Akainu is the fact that you can pretty much use him with anybody, man. You can use him with anybody. So yeah, let's go over a few more units. So again, there is that Ambition theme. If you want to go for that driven sort of team, you can use very powerful characters. I don't want to. I know I'm showing a lot of Legends guys, but really, Akainu is the Akainu is the captain that goes with Legends. Unfortunately, that's just how he's built, man. 50 cost or higher pretty much restricts you to raid bosses and Legends if you want to really get the max out of his special. So Fujitora is amazing. Like Akainu is so good that he makes Fujitora a sub. Like, you know how good Fujitora is as a captain, but Akainu makes him a sub. It's pretty insane. 20% cut can be an amazing source of damage. Combine him with some other units. One of them that really is really crazy if you have him, Onigumo. Onigumo is insane, guys. He makes Strength, Dex, and Quick Orbs beneficial to Driven and Slasher. So again, if you want to go with that Driven or that Slasher theme, you can definitely do that. So all of a sudden, a blue orb on Dofi, a red orb on Dofi becomes amazing. It becomes a beneficial orb. I don't know if his ability is in here, so let's just take a quick look. Let's take a quick look. Let's put in what's another good Ambition unit? Let's put Shiki back in. So to show you guys the kind of damage we're talking about, I'm gonna activate Onigumo. Let's make these all red. I don't think that's red. Wait, is that red? I don't know what S means. I guess Strength. Okay. Let's activate. They're all Driven, right? Yeah. Let's activate. Wait, why aren't these glowing though? Oh, there we go. Interesting. Let's see. Let's activate Onigumo, Shiki, Dofi. So you're doing 5 million to red. Interesting. It's not as much as I thought actually, but paired with Fuji, you do some pretty crazy stuff. It really does allow you to do some crazy stuff too with other colors. Let's see. What if we? Yeah, it's about the same. So actually, this isn't as crazy as I thought. Although it is a lot of damage. Definitely is a lot of damage. Oh, Onigumo doesn't work in the database apparently. Yeah, actually, he barely gets. I mean, it looks like it does work. But maybe it doesn't work properly. But yeah, definitely Onigumo is a character that you wanna go with. What else can we do? Also another reason it's not working, guys, is because I'm using the wrong ship. Let's use the right ship. Let's just use the let's use the Sunny. That was a Sunny. There we go. Okay, that's better. You're looking at over 6 million damage on reds. A lot of damage on other types as well. Added some color affinity, guys, and then you're looking at some pretty crazy stuff, man. Next up is we got Coliseum Ores, another one, guys. If you don't have Onigumo, you can use Ores, which this is the one I do have. This one, Coliseum Ores. For 1 turn, make Strength Ores beneficial for all characters. There we go. So it actually does more damage. That's because we added another red character. So if you are looking for a replacement, that could definitely work as well. Thank you for the loot. Now, what else can we do here? What else can we do with Akainu? So, Marco. Again, healing is a big problem, guys, but Marco is a good replacement for it. is actually one of the best units in terms of healing, of course, and you can use them on this team for sure. Or booster goes really, really well on this sort of team. You want to be careful, guys. Again, you want to. The main thing, my main tip with Akainu, guys, get those sockets. You gotta get your characters socketed, get them ready to go, because if you can get that 1,000 auto heal per turn, you're looking for great shape, man. You're gonna be in great shape. Or you can even go for a powerhouse team sort of thing, like Whitebeard or Hack. If you don't have Whitebeard, you can run Hack. And you can run the Rocket Man actually with that kind of team. I mean, these are all powerhouse, right? This isn't. What's another good powerhouse red unit? A Sanji, right? Sanji's a powerhouse. You know, Fujitori could be any other, but yeah, you can run the Rocket Man at that point. Then you're getting a little bit of heal and a little bit extra damage, so that's pretty good. Yeah, let's activate some specials here. All right, let's just do all red units. Let's just see what happens when you use all red units. Put Kuma on the team, and let's put, I don't know. But let's put Barto just for no reason. Oh, Batra. Barto. Let's just put Barto on the team. So, we got Akazuki and Tyrant Kuma. Well, look, you're dealing over 8 million to over 8 million to red. I mean to green. And that's after a 30% HP cut. If you want to do more damage, try putting in. Oh, and Barto's really nice because he helps you survive. You can try in Boa. How much would that add? Would that add anything? Make it red, I guess. Yeah, now you're close to 10 million. Right? And even, okay, to red, everything but blue, you're doing 5 million. That's after a 30% HP cut. And then against Quick, you do 2.5. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, we'll talk about that too. You can do stuff like Boa, you can do stuff like Monet. You know, just try to find more ways to add damage for sure. Oh, Strongwood Luffy, yeah. If you guys check him out. Let's put Luffy. This is even more damage. This gets pretty crazy, guys. It gets pretty crazy pretty quickly, as you can see. So instead of Sakazuki, let's use Monkey D. Luffy. So now you're at 11 million, right? And it just starts piling up, man. And it's not too tough, man. It's not too tough to get. You know, take a poke with the bit Stinky Man. Red Sabo. Yeah. Okay, so let's do that. So if you wanna face a blue character like Invasion Cavendish, you can do stuff like Dofi. Green Dofi. Actually, we just go back to Oniguma. Because I think he's purple, so we do a bit more. What else? Okay. He said Dex Hawk. Oh, Mihawk, yeah. Again, this is another 30% HP cut, and you get a Raid Ball Sabo. We gotta make them red orbs. If you can farm those red orbs, man. So we do Don Quixote special, Sakazuki special, and Oniguma special, Sabo special. Again, it's looking like Oniguma special doesn't really work too well. Yeah, because I don't think it counts them as beneficial. I think it counts them as like not working or whatever. You can also use your Log Luffy Captain and your Raid Akainu instead of Strong Luffy. Yeah, I don't think it might not be accurate. He makes Strength, Dex, and Quick Orb beneficial to Driven and Slashers. I guess it wouldn't work for Sabo. Actually, wouldn't work for Sabo. Let's put Ors. Because Ors works for everyone. Oops. Okay. There we go. There we go. So you're looking for almost 7. You know, this is before Cotton Candy, of course. There we go. So, yeah, use Coliseum. Coliseum Ors is working properly. So yeah, there you go. Look at all that damage right there. Yeah, I guess you could just, to test it, you would just make it a green orb. It would be the same thing. You're right. Finally, so I mean, again, you can, if you think you're gonna have a problem with blue, you can always try something like this, which is not too hard to make. I mean, it's 3 raid bosses, a Coliseum unit. This is free to play besides pull, you know, the Akainu that you pulled. So if you're watching this video, I assume you pulled Akainu, or maybe you're thinking about going for him. So I mean, you can definitely make some really awesome free to play teams with him. Yeah, exactly. It's free to play friendly, dude. It's just pretty crazy. Try Legend Dofi and all the strength legends. Yeah, we can do some pretty crazy stuff like Dofi, Luffy. Again, that Luffy, man. Luffy gives ×2, which is pretty crazy. And then ×2 orb boost. What else can we do? Monet, something, I don't know. I'm gonna go for the Monet. I was probably not gonna do as much as I think. Yeah. So instead of Monet, we'll put a Whitebeard, I guess. Just massive character. Yeah, there we go. We're over 10 million. Over 10 million. What happens if we put a blue? It's about the same. Yeah. So it's just crazy, man. This guy. Oh, Blenheim Coliseum also makes strength, dex, and quick matching for Powerhouse. So that is true. Boa and Momonga. Okay, yeah, so we could do that. Let's put in Boa and Momonga. Promise we need an orb boost now. I'll replace Luffy with an orb booster, I guess. Actually, no. We'll just put a Boa here. Make them red. Wait, what does this have with? Oh, it means it's down. Okay, red. So yeah, so this is a lot of damage as well. Again, let's go over it again. So Sakazuki boost, Dofi boost, Boa boost, Momonga boost, Ors boost. Holy crap, this team, dude. Yo, we might have just found the team. We might have just found the team. Of course, this doesn't guarantee you matching orbs, but this one does crazy damage to everything. If it is right. Holy crap, this is crazy. Sakazuki only boosts these 4, unfortunately. But these do get boosted. Yeah, this is a pretty good team right here. Looking pretty good. A little bit weak against blue still. But I mean, this is crazy damage, man. So this is something that I would go for. And funny enough, I have this team. So if against anyone that can get stalled, I can just run this. Yeah. And this does guarantee you 3 matching orbs though. Oh no, it's 3 matching, not reds though. We need to be red orbs. So this yeah, actually this does bring up a good point. In that this doesn't actually, you would never be able to get, I guess if you do like this would be a yellow orb or something. You do lose out on some damage there, but it's still a 7 million, so not too bad, not too bad. It's pretty much just try to get a red orb on 3 of the guys. Take on Momonga for Kinemon. You could, yeah, you do lose some damage, of course, but Kinemon. I like this. There you go. You still do a lot of damage. You still do a lot of damage. You lose against blues. Yeah. What is this team here? Oh, this is like a team with Monster Chopper. Huh, it's not. Doesn't do any damage though. Oh, because we need red orbs. 15 million. Wow. 15 million. Boa, Momonga, Dofi. So it's pretty much kind of the same team, but with Akainu as a sub. Monster Chopper. Pretty crazy. So yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for my for Akainu team guide. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. And overall, I think it was pretty cool. I think it was a cool. Yeah, he's definitely strong. He's very strong. So. Oh yeah, and you can reset the shuffle too. Yeah, that is true. So you can get as many as you want. Raid Akainu though, yeah. So I guess if you don't have Legend Akainu, you can try the other team with if you have Raid Akainu. This is you just need Momonga and Dofi, and this does some pretty crazy damage. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Buggy guide next time. I did do a mini buggy guide, but Buggy's actually getting pretty good now. So I might actually have to do a buggy guide soon after the next Colosseum comes out on JP. And with that said, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Talk to you guys next time. Peace.